Excuse me. Welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for our fourth game tonight. We had time to do a fourth game. We're going to get one in. It'll be the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. And this is a big game in the AFC. The Jets come in at 12-3. The Colts have been eliminated. They're 5-10. However, the Jets have to win to be the number one seed in the AFC playoffs. The Jets have already won the AFC East. They sit with a 12-3 record. And the Las Vegas Raiders sit at 13-3, a half game up. If the Jets tie the Raiders, the Jets have the tiebreaker, better conference record. If the Jets win, they're the number one seed. If the Raiders win, or the Jets lose, the Raiders are the number one seed, and the Jets will be the 2 seed. So it's an important game for the Jets as we head to Indianapolis. Man, pardon me. Evil Dead is 122-78 on the season. And let's head out to Indianapolis for this one here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the Jets and the Colts. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports, our fourth and final game for you tonight. The Jets at 12-3, the Colts at 5-10. The Colts have been eliminated. The Jets have to win to be the number one seed in the AFC. If they lose, the Raiders are the number one seed, and the Jets will drop to the 2 seed. Evil Dead's got the Jets in this one. No surprise there. The Jets will get the ball first. We're underway, live from Indianapolis. From the 3-yard line on the return for the Jets, bringing it back. Trying to pick up the number 25, I think it was, James Augustus. Misty's for the Colts, she says. Riley Leonard, the starting quarterback, the rookie out of Notre Dame. For the Jets, he's led the Jets to a 12-3 record. Of note, though, the Jets have lost 2 in a row. They were 12-1 at one point, but they've lost 2 in a row. Coming into this one, 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Leonard fakes the handoff, looks, throws, incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. You don't want to go into the playoffs on a 3-game losing streak, so the Jets really want to win this game. Gracie's for the Jets, Misty's for the Colts, she says. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Hands off to Lambos. Lambos gets nailed in the backfield. A 2-yard loss. Coming in to make the tackle, number 52, Jared Bowles, the rookie out of San Diego State. It'll be 3rd and 12 from the 22-yard line. Now, the Jets and the Raiders are both going to get first-round byes. One's going to be the 1 seed, the other's the 2 seed. 3rd and 12 from the 22-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun, 3rd and 12. Leonard back, throws, dumps it off to Lambos, and Lambos out to the 31. A gain of 8. It's going to be shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 4. The Jets go 3 and out on their opening drive. Nick Browse will have to come on to punt. The second-year punter out of TCU. Browse gets the punt away. Man. And it's fair caught at the 24-yard line. Making the fair catch for the Colts was number 25, Sean Brown. Starting quarterback, Hudson Card, the rookie out of Purdue. The Jets went 3 and out. The Colts will start from their own 24-yard line, 1st and 10. The Jets have won the AFC East already. The Colts have been eliminated. But the Jets are trying to become the number 1 seed in the AFC. On 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line, Card under center. Card looking, throws near side. Caught by number 27. Was that 27? 87. Kendall Stanley, the tight end. Good for 3 yards out to the 27-yard line. 4 wide for the Colts. Card in the shotgun, second out. Card takes it himself, and he gets hit in the backfield. A loss of 4 yards on the play. On the tackle, on the sack, Ethan Washington, the 9th-year defensive tackle out of San Jose State. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Colts at the 23-yard line. The Jets had to punt on their opening drive, and the Colts are trying to avoid doing the same thing. 4 wide for the Colts. Card in the shotgun. 3rd and 11. Card looking. Card in trouble now. Rolls out. And Card takes off. And he's not going to get there. He only picks up 2 yards down to the 25-yard line. It'll be 4th and 9. And just like the Jets, the Colts will punt on their opening drive. It'll be 4th and 9. Tony Caban, the 6th-year punter out of Miami, will come on to punt for Indianapolis. Gets the punt away. From the 35-yard line, Lambos on the fair catch. They'll mark it at the 36. 1st and 10 for the Jets. They'll get it for the second time. As Riley Leonard will come back out, the rookie out of Notre Dame. 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 36. The AFC wildcard matchups are set. It'll be the Ravens at Pittsburgh, and then the Dolphins will play the Chargers. We just don't know where that game will be played yet. 1st and 10, Leonard hands off to Lambos, and Lambos out to the 35. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. The Colts were right there to make the stop. 5:18 and counting here in the first quarter. No score. Jets come out 4 wide. Leonard in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Leonard back. Throws underneath. Caught. Making the catch. James Simmons out to the 46. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Jet first down. Simmons, the 5th-year receiver out of LSU. And he got shaken up on the play. He'll go to the sideline. He may have a cramp. 1st and 10 for the Jets. They have it at their own 46-yard line. 5:05 left to play in the first quarter. No score. Win or lose, this is the season finale for the Colts. Another disappointing year for Indianapolis. They started 3-0, but the Colts have gone 2-10 down the stretch. 1st and 10. Leonard going to take off, and Riley Leonard out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 as they're in Indianapolis territory. 4:50 and counting. We're in the first quarter. 2nd and 2 from the Colt 46. Leonard hands off to Lambos around the outside, and Lambos to the 41-yard line. A gain of 5, and that'll be a Jet first down. Yeah, they do that. Last season they were 4-0, and they went 0-10 down the stretch. Davis is not back yet. Nick Mistina. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard draws back, looking, throws down the middle, caught. Big gain. Ryan Dawson down to the 7-yard line. 34 yards for Ryan Dawson. Fourth-year receiver out of Texas. It'll be first and goal, Jets. Down at the Indianapolis 7-yard line. Under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Jets trying to punch it in. They come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Leonard in the shotgun. First and goal. Leonard looking. Throws underneath. Caught. Touchdown. Bo Hines, the tight end. A 7-yard touchdown catch. The 5th-year tight end out of Rutgers. And the Jets take a 6-0 lead. If the Jets win, they'll be tied with the Raiders at 13-3, but the Jets would have a better conference record. That is the tiebreaker since they did not play each other in the regular season. I get the feeling, though, it's going to be a Raider-Jet AFC championship. Jalen Hamilton for the point after. The kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead at 7-0. 3:40 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. The Colts are just playing for pride. They've been eliminated for a while now. They have a 5-10 record. They're in last place in the AFC Central. And now the kickoff by Jalen Hamilton. From the 5-yard line on the return for the Colts. Bringing it back out, number 84, Justin Walker, the rookie out of Arizona, out to the 30-yard line. Hudson Card will come back out, the rookie out of Purdue. 3:35 left to play. Here in the first quarter, the Jets are up 7-0. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead here on this Sunday, our 4th and final game today. We had 3 scheduled. We had time to do a 4th, so we're going to get one in. First and 10, Card in the shotgun. Card hands off to Lattimore. That's Randall Lattimore, the eldest of the Lattimore brothers, in his 8th year out of Ole Miss. 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line. Three wide to the far side. Card in the shotgun. 2nd and 3. Card looking. Throws underneath. And that's caught by Dean Sanders. And that'll be a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Sanders, the 4th-year receiver out of Oregon State. 2:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Jets up 7-0. Colts come out. Card under center. Card hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore 2 yards out to the 42-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 94, Nick Vaughn, in his 6th year out of Virginia. 2nd and 8 for the Colts at their own 42-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card to Lattimore. Lattimore tries to get inside, and he's going to be taken down at the 38-yard line. A 4-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 12. Making the tackle that time, number 91, T.J. Harris, the 4th-year defensive tackle out of Bowling Green. 3rd and 12 from the 38-yard line. 2 minutes left now in the first quarter. Four wide for the Colts. Card to the shotgun. 3rd and 12. Card looking. Card throws. Caught underneath by Dean Sanders. Out to the 41. A 3-yard gain. He's going to be well shy of the first down. James Augustus came up and made the tackle. It'll be 4th and 9. And the Colts will have to punt. Tony Caban comes in to punt once again. Gets the punt away. Fielded at the 17-yard line by Lambos. Brings it out to the 25. And that's where the Jets will have it, 1st and 10. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Jets up 7-0. Riley Leonard will come back out to lead the offense for the Jets. First and 10 from the 25. 4 receivers set wide. Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos gets 2 yards out to the 26. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, number 59. That's Don Phillips in his 7th year out of UCLA, the linebacker. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Jets up 7-0. In the I formation, Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos, and Lambos picks up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 7 at the 27-yard line. Bowles on the tackle. Jared Bowles, the linebacker. We're down to 41 seconds left in the quarter. 3rd and 7 for the Jets at their own 27-yard line. That's right, step it up, boss. 5 wide for the Jets. Leonard in the shotgun. 3rd and 7. Looking. Rolls out, and he gets sacked back at the 18-yard line. On the sack, Carlos Fordham. A loss of 10 yards. Gaming reels in the house. Lambos played for the Vikings before he played for the Jets. Gaming reels in the house. Good to see you, Gaming. And that's the end of the first quarter. Jets up 7-0 here at Javits Sports. Welcome back to Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. We start the second quarter. The Jets will punt on 4th and 17. Nick Browse gets the punt away. Fielded at the 36. Fair caught by Chris Lewis. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Colts at their own 36-yard line. Jets up 7-0. Gaming Reels has joined us. Our 4th game today, Gaming. The Ravens beat the Dolphins earlier. The Ravens are a wild card team now. And then Tampa Bay beat the Packers. That kept Tampa Bay's playoff hopes alive. 1st and 10. They hand off to Lattimore. 3 yards out to the 39. And then the Lions beat the Bears. The Lions are in as a wild card. And now this is our 4th game today. The previous 3 games are all in the video section. And all 3 have been posted to YouTube if you want to check them out. 2nd and 7 from the 39. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore will actually lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and 8 back at the 38-yard line. We had time for a 4th game today, so our 4th game today. 3rd and 8 from the 38-yard line. 5 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card back. Looking. Throws deep. Caught on the sideline by Lattimore. A gain of 9. That'll be a first down. Just enough. Yep, that will make 14,191 videos now. I have a lot of videos on YouTube. They need to be paying me. I just don't have a whole lot of views. That's the problem. I'm sorry, what, Misty? Who is Lambos? I'll let you figure that out. 1st and 10. Card to Lattimore. He gets out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. I give YouTube a lot of content. He says, take it easy, Guru. 6:38 and counting. Here in the second quarter, Jets up 7-0. 2nd and 7 for the Colts at the 50-yard line. Card drops back, throws, dumps it off to Stanley. Kendall Stanley, the tight end, out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 6. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. .6:15 and counting. Big 3rd down for the Colts. Colts just playing out the schedule. They have nothing to play for. 4 wide. Card in the shotgun on third down. Card to Lattimore. And Lattimore picks up the first down. 4 yards down to the 40-yard line. First down, Indianapolis. T.J. Harris on the tackle. The biggest Colts fans right now are the Raiders. They want Indianapolis to win. The Raiders would be the number 1 seed in the AFC if the Jets lose. I still think the Raiders are the best team in the AFC right now. First and 10 from the 40-yard line for the Colts. 3 receivers to the near side. Card in the shotgun. Card fakes the handoff. Looking. He's going to take off. And he gets taken down at the 41-yard line. A loss of a yard. T.J. Harris on the tackle. Just a loss of a yard, but it's still a sack. It'll be 2nd and 11. 5:40 left here in the second quarter. 5 wide for the Colts. Card in the shotgun on second down. Card looking. Throws downfield. And he overthrows Charlie Thomas on the sideline. Incomplete. He was open. It'll be 3rd and 11. Five and a half minutes left in the first half. 4 wide for the Colts. Card in the shotgun on 3rd and 11. Card draws back. Looking. Steps up. He's going to take off. And Card picks up the first down out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Colts. Looking like Burt Jones wearing that number 7. Remember Burt Jones? Back in the 70s, early 80s. Dating myself. First and 10 for the Colts. 5 wide, empty backfield. Card in the shotgun from the Jet 26-yard line. Card looking. Card throws downfield. Caught by Kendall Stanley out to the 17-yard line. A gain of 9. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Kendall Stanley, the tight end in his 7th year out of Stephen F. Austin. Card in the shotgun on 2nd and 1 from the Jet 17. Card throws to Stanley. Down to the 13, a gain of 4. And that'll be another Indianapolis first down. Gaming Reels is back with us. We've been here since 6 o'clock Eastern, Gaming Reels. Our 4th game today. We've done a lot of games over this weekend. First and 10 from the 13-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Throws underneath. Caught by Charlie Thomas down to the 7-yard line. The rookie out of Cincinnati. A gain of 6 will be 2nd and 4. This is counting yesterday. This is our 9th game. Counting Friday. This is our 11th game. We did a lot of games over the last 3 days. 2nd and 4. As they hand off to Sean Brown. And Brown down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 5. And that'll be 1st and goal Colts. Sean Brown in his 3rd year out of San Jose State. Yeah, and we're in week 16. The playoffs are right around the corner. We'll probably start the playoffs around Wednesday or Thursday, I think. 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Card looking. Card throws. Caught. Touchdown. Charlie Thomas. A 2-yard touchdown catch. The rookie out of Cincinnati. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this one up. Just this weekend, I've done that many. Yes. That's a bunch. Yep, it's been a while. I started back in 2020. It was our 5th anniversary this past February. And now P.J. Burke for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7. It was during the pandemic, right? I started on February 20th of 2020. That's the date on my very first video on Twitch, by the way. .309 left to play here in the first half. Jets and Colts tied at 7. This will be our 11th football game this weekend. We also got in 5 hockey games. Actually, 6 hockey games. Out over the 25, out to the 28-yard line. Yep, it was Madden 18 that first season, and then 19 for a lot of seasons. And we transitioned over to 25. Pretty much out of necessity. My 19 won't work. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. And I don't really feel like buying another copy. Yeah, it won't read. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Leonard throws it quickly inside to Simmons. Down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. James Simmons, the 5th-year receiver out of LSU. 650 and counting. But 25's okay. 25's a solid game. 4 receivers wide. Leonard in the shotgun on 2nd and 4. Leonard drops back. Leonard throws down the middle. Incomplete. We use almost as much as my ex-wife. Well, the PS5 keeps track of the hours that you play with each game. Now, I was using a PS4 originally, up until about 3 years ago, but there's still a boatload of hours with 19. 3rd and 4 from the 33-yard line. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Throws, and it's caught by Simmons across midfield to the Colt 38-yard line. A 23-yard gain to James Simmons. And now the Jets are driving down to the Colt 38-yard line, trying to get a score before halftime. I'm still kind of on the fence on getting 26 or not. I'll probably get the college game, though. 4 wide, 1st and 10. Leonard under center. Leonard to Lambos. And Lambos pushing forward out to the 28-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Jet first down as we hit the 2-minute warning. Here in the first half, we're tied at 7 with the Jets and the Colts. On 1st and 10. 5 wide. Throws. And caught by number 87. That's Ryan Dawson down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. I'm thinking about it, Evil Dead. I'm thinking about it. 4 wide. Leonard under center. Leonard draws back, throws quickly, and gets it out to Bo Hines, the tight end. A gain of 3. It'll be 1st and 10 for the 17-yard line. I would have to really be blown away by 26 in order to get it. Down to 46 seconds. 1st and 10 from the Colt 17-yard line. The Jets have all 3 of their timeouts. I don't know why they don't use them. Leonard throws. Caught. Nope, incomplete. Dawson can't hold on. He threw into a crowd. It'll be 2nd and 10. That's what I'm thinking. I know college 26 is going to be even better. They're going to get all the bugs out of it. 5 wide on 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Throws outside, incomplete. He overthrew his receiver in the flat, Joshua Bryan. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 17-yard line. Jets are in field goal range. Enjoying my stay in Cancun. Go Pats. 4 wide on 3rd and 10. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Throws. On the sideline. Touchdown to Simmons, but a flag is down. Pass interference on the defense. On Lyle Cameron. The touchdown will stand. Oh, he's out of bounds at the 1. Be first and goal from the 1, so it's not a touchdown. 30 seconds left. The Jets still have all 3 timeouts. First and goal from the 1. Leonard in the shotgun. Hands off to Lambos. In for the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by Anthony Lambos. In his 8th year out of Coastal Carolina. Played 3 years for the Vikings. Now in his 5th year with the Jets. And the Jets go up 13-7. Jalen Hamilton will come on for the extra point. The Jets trying to end a 2-game losing streak and end on a positive note and be the number 1 seed in the AFC. Hamilton for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Jets up 14-7. 27 seconds left to play in the half here at Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. Week 16 here at Jammin' Sports. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Gaming Reels in the house. Lambos Jr. is a phenom in the making. Well, when we get College Football 26, I'll find a player that we can edit, and I'll make him a superstar. You tell me what college team. There's the kick. From the 3-yard line on the return. Number 85, that's Nelson Hammond, the rookie out of Georgia, out to the 29-yard line. 22 seconds left. I just need to know what college to put him on. We'll put him on Michigan. What position? Running back like his dad? First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Card in the shotgun with a back on either side. Quarterback, okay. Card looking. Throws near side. And it's caught by Sean Brown out of the backfield. A 1-yard gain out to the 30-yard line. As it can. Okay. 18 seconds left. The Colts take a timeout. They have 2 left. Colts hanging tough with the Jets here so far. Jets up 14-7. The Jets trying to wrap up and lock up the number 1 seed in the AFC. On 2nd and 9, Card in the shotgun. Card looking, throws coming across. Dean Sanders out to the 38. A gain of 8. It'll be 3rd and 1. Colts take another timeout with 15 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 38. Four wide for Indianapolis. Card in the shotgun on 3rd down. Card draws back, looking. Card throws, caught underneath by the fullback, Chris Lewis, in his 2nd year out of Toledo, out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. That'll be a 1st down. The Colts take their final timeout. 9 seconds left in the half. Well, they're out of timeouts. They'll probably line up for a Hail Mary here, or some such. Card in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Card draws back. Looking, in trouble. He's going to get sacked. And they're out of timeouts. And that should run out the clock. On the sack, number 90, Scott Taylor. It'll be 2nd and 24. And we go to halftime. Halftime score, the Jets 14, the Colts 7, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. We start the second half. The Colts will get the second half kickoff. Jets lead at 14-7. From the 6-yard line on the return is Justin Walker And Walker brings it out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Indianapolis will have it, 1st and 10. Colts just playing out the string. And the Jets trying to be the number 1 seed in the AFC. If the Jets were to lose, the Raiders would be the 1 seed. And the Jets would drop to the 2 seed. Gracie's back. Gracie has something to say. On 1st and 10 from the 27. Card looking. Throws downfield. Caught by Kendall Stanley out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 6. She gives a thumbs up. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Colts at their own 33-yard line. On 2nd and 4 from the 33-yard line. Card in the shotgun. Card looking. Card throws. Sean Brown makes the catch out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and inches for Indianapolis. Big third down for the Colts. Down by 7 here in the 3rd quarter. Four wide for Indianapolis. Card in the shotgun on 3rd down. Card to Lattimore. Nice Brown, I'm sorry. Sean Brown. A gain of 4 out to the 41-yard line. 1st down, Colts. Sean Brown, the 3rd-year back out of San Jose State. He's the backup. I think Lattimore got it shaken up earlier. 6:45 and counting. Here in the 3rd quarter, Colts on the move. Try to tie it up. Card, 1st and 10 from the 41. Card fakes the handoff. Card looking. Still looking, in trouble. And he's going to get sacked. Back at the 29-yard line, a loss of 12 yards. Nick Vaughn on the tackle in his 6th year out of Virginia. A loss of 12. It'll be 2nd and 22 back at the 29-yard line. Nick Vaughn, let's watch him again. .627 and counting. Card upset at the protection on that play. He's letting the offensive line have it. On 2nd and 22, 4 wide. Card in the shotgun. Card draws back, looking, throws, dumps it off to Sanders out to the 30-yard line. A gain of just a yard. It'll be 3rd and 21 for the Colts. 6 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Big hit indeed. Big 3rd down for the Colts now. They come out 5 wide. Empty backfield. Card in the shotgun. Card back. Looking. He's going to throw it deep. Going for the home run. He's got a man. And it's knocked down at the last second by James Augustus. Nice play by Augustus. The 7th-year defensive back out of Mississippi State. Knocks it down. The intended receiver was James Hill. Incomplete. The Colts will punt. Tony Caban will come on 4th and 21. Gets the punt away. It was a little underthrown. You're right. Lambos on the return. Nowhere to go. He goes down at the 23-yard line. Jets offense will come back out. Riley Leonard will lead the offense. We'll have to adjust our triple header tomorrow since we had 4 games today, not 3. I'll tell you what our triple header will be in just a second. Your Bucks already played. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard draws back, throws, coming across, incomplete. Looking for Joshua Bryan, the 10th-year receiver out of Hawaii. All right, our triple header tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time will be the Saints and the Chiefs, the Vikings and the Giants, and the Cowboys and the Steelers. On 2nd and 10, Leonard back. Leonard throws near side, and that's caught by Ryan Henshaw, the 2nd-year tight end out of Northwestern. Good for 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. Once again, our triple header tomorrow. New Orleans at Kansas City, Minnesota at the Giants, and Dallas at Pittsburgh. 3rd and 6 from the 28. Leonard back. Leonard throws, caught by Ryan Dawson out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 12, first down Jets. On the tackle, number 52, Jared Bowles, the rookie out of San Jose State, or San Diego State. Watching these two teams and these uniforms, it reminds me of Super Bowl III. 4 wide, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Leonard under center. Leonard looking. Leonard throws near side, and it's dropped by Henshaw. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Probably one of the most important games in NFL history, Super Bowl III. I think there was one game that was more important. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking. Leonard throws, and it's caught underneath by Joshua Bryan out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and 1. I think the most important game in NFL history was the 1958 NFL Championship, the first game that went to overtime. That really put the NFL on the television map. Up to that point, baseball was still the most popular sport. 3rd and 1. The overtime game that the Colts over the Giants. Lambos around the outside, gets the first down out to the 43-yard line. They are looking better today, especially here in the 3rd quarter. An 8-yard gain for Lambos. 1st and 10 from the Colt 43-yard line. On 1st and 10. 5 wide for the Jets. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard back. Leonard throws. Incomplete. If the Jets are the 1 seed, they'll get a week off, and then they'll play either the Ravens, Chargers, or Dolphins. And the Raiders would play either the Steelers, the Chargers, or Dolphins, depending on who wins. 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Leonard back. Leonard looking, throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Bowles, the linebacker, Jared Bowles. And that'll be 3rd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Then you have to hope that the Ravens beat the Steelers. The Jets would play whoever the highest or lowest seeded team is. 3rd and 10, 4 wide. Leonard back. Leonard looking. Leonard rolls out. And Leonard makes a nice move. Gets the first down. He faked out a Colt. 17 yards down to the 26-yard line. He made a great move. He faked out one of the Colt defenders. Let's see who it was. Watch this. Right here. He turns inside. That was Adam Cox. He thought he was going to go outside. Faked him out. 1st and 10 for the Jets at the Indianapolis 26-yard line. 3 minutes left to play. Leonard under center to Lambos around the outside. And Lambos picks up a yard to the 25. It'll be 2nd and 9. That's the way I do it, Evil Dead. If you're the number 1 seed, you're going to play the lowest seed possible. 2nd and 9 from the 25-yard line. Leonard in the shotgun. Leonard looking, throws quickly. Caught by James Simmons down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 5. Lawrence Rucker on the tackle, the defensive back. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 20-yard line. Long drive by the Jets. Leonard in the shotgun. 3rd and 4 from the 20-yard line. Leonard draws back. It's a blitz. Gets it out to Lambos. Lambos goes down at the 19-yard line. A gain of just a yard as Jared Bowles comes over and makes the tackle. The Jets will have to kick a field goal. This will be a 36-yard attempt by Jalen Hamilton, the rookie out of Northwestern. From 36 to put the Jets up by 10. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead it 17-7. .134 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. Week 16, the final week of the regular season. The playoffs will probably start Thursday, I think. Let's see how many games are left. I'll figure it out. We did 3 yesterday, 4 today, that's 7. So we have 7 games left in the regular season. We'll get 3 tomorrow, 2 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday. We'll probably start Thursday. From the 6-yard line on the return, Morgan Harrison, not Morgan Harrison, look at the wrong roster. Justin Walker brings it back out to the 25-yard line. Raiders versus Seattle for the Super Bowl. Okay. You know what? It's not a bad pick. As much as I like the Jets and everything, I think the Raiders are the stronger team. I really do. I'm sorry, Evil Dead, but I just do. However, I think a Raiders-Jets game would be dynamite for the AFC Championship. I think it would be a tight game. I think it would be close. But I think the Raiders edge them out. And it all depends on what Seattle team shows up. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Card hands off to Brown, and Sean Brown out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 15, first down Colts. Yeah, it is hard to pass up on the Jets. I get the feeling if the Raiders play the Jets, it'd be a better game than the Super Bowl. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Card looking, throws outside, and that's caught by Charlie Thomas out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. 1:01 remaining here in the third quarter. Jets up by 10, 17-7. Trying to wrap up the number 1 seed in the AFC. 4 wide, Card in the shotgun, 2nd and 4. Card looking, Card throws, incomplete. Looking for Dean Sanders down the middle. And Cooper broke up the pass. Curtis Cooper, the rookie out of Central Florida, the linebacker. 3rd and 4 from the 46-yard line. I think Seattle and the Raiders is a good prediction. They played in the regular season and the Raiders blew them out. 3rd and 4, Card looking. Card throws, and it's incomplete. And that was dropped by the Colts. It'll be 4th down. Yeah, the Raiders blew out the Seahawks about halfway through the season. In Seattle, no less. Tony Caban back to punt on 4th and 4. Gets the punt away. And it's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's where the Jets will take over, up by 10 with 38 seconds left. Now, if the Raiders end up playing the Steelers in that opening round, remember, Pittsburgh beat the Raiders opening day in Vegas. They didn't just beat them, they killed them. I think that'd be a tough game for the Raiders. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Leonard under center. Leonard hands off to Lambos. And Lambos trying to get outside. Picks up 4 yards out to the 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 6. We're down to 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Four wide for the Jets. Leonard in the shotgun on 2nd and 6. Leonard back. Leonard looking, throws, caught by Lambos. 13 yards for the first down out to the 47. That's the end of the third quarter. Jets up 17-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis, Indiana. We start the fourth quarter. The Jets lead the Colts 17-7. Leonard on 1st and 10 throws downfield, and it's caught. What a catch by Ryan Dawson. He was essentially being held up in the air by the Colt defender. Lyle Cameron was holding him up, and he still caught the ball. What a catch. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Down to the Colt 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Jets are starting to pull away now. Leonard to Lambos up the middle. And Lambos picks up 3 yards to the 32-yard line. Be 2nd and 7. Ransom on the tackle. Lathan Ransom, the rookie out of Ohio State, the safety. 11 football games since Friday night. We've done a lot this weekend. On 2nd and 7 from the 32-yard line, Leonard in the shotgun. Hands off to Lambos. Up the middle, and Lambos down to the 18, a gain of 14 yards. Another Jet first down. And it's looking more and more like the Jets are going to lock up the number 1 seed. The Raiders will be the 2 seed. They'll both get first-round byes. Leonard under center on 1st and 10. Leonard to Lambos around the outside. Lambos out to the 12-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. This drive eating up a lot of time. 6:28 and counting. Jets can make this a 3-possession game. And the Colts, they have to rebuild, man. They got problems. 2nd and 4 from the 12-yard line. Leonard back, throws underneath. Caught by Bo Hines. A gain of 3. It'll be 30 inches from the 8-yard line. The playoffs should be interesting. It should be really interesting. In the AFC, we already know the matchups for the wild card in the AFC. 30 inches from the 8. Leonard back, throws underneath, caught, touchdown. Ryan Dawson, an 8-yard touchdown catch. The 4th-year receiver out of Texas. And the Jets just poured on. They're up now 23-7. It'll be a 3-score game with the extra point. Jets are looking good. And now Jalen Hamilton will come on for the extra point. It'll put the Jets up by 17. Looks like the Colts are going to drop to 5 and 11. The Jets will finish 13 and 3. Kick is up, and it's good. Jets lead it 24-7. Let me just put it this way. I think the Jets and the Raiders are better than any of the NFC teams that might make the Super Bowl, except for maybe Seattle. I think Seattle might hang tough with them both. But I think whoever gets to the Super Bowl for the AFC, if it's the Raiders or the Jets, will win it. There's the kick from the 3-yard line on the return. This is Walker once again. And Justin Walker out to the 23. 5:46 left. Colts down by 17. And the Colts will be hiring a charter to Cancun after this game to join New England. First and 10 from the 23-yard line. Card in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Card looking. Card throws. Caught underneath by Lattimore. Out to the 30-yard line. Who's back in the game. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Of the 3 games tomorrow, the first one has absolutely no playoff bearing whatsoever. The Saints and the Chiefs. Just 2 teams playing out the string. But Vikings, Giants, and Cowboys, Steelers, those are big. On 2nd and 4, they get it downfield to Kendall Stanley. A gain of 9 be first down Colts. Plane is ready. It's on the tarmac, warming up. 1st and 10. Colts come out. 3 receivers to the far side at their own 39. Card in the shotgun. We're down to 4:53. Card looks, throws, gets it out to Dean Sanders. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Another collapse by the Colts. They started 3-0, and they finished 2-10. Actually, they're going to finish 2-11 after starting 3-0. Card in the shotgun, looking, throws outside. Caught, and getting the first down is Colby Borky, the rookie out of Fresno State. First out, Indianapolis. Clock is moving. We're down to 4 minutes. 1st and 10. Card throws outside, caught by Sean Brown. And Brown out to the 49, a gain of 3. The Colts started with a win against the Patriots, and then they beat the Cowboys at home and then beat the Bengals at home. They started 3-0, but they're going to go 2-11 down the stretch. On 2nd and 11, Card looking. Card throws near side, and it's caught by Lattimore out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 to be 3rd and 9. Of course, the Pats. That was on opening day, and the Colts really looked good on opening day when they beat the Patriots. Card had like 3 touchdowns on his debut. 3rd and 9 from the 47-yard line. In the shotgun, Card back, looking, throws, dumps it off to Lattimore out to the 45. A gain of 2 yards to be 4th and 7. Yeah, we were thinking Card was going to be the second coming when they beat the Patriots on opening day. Colts have to go for it on 4th and 7 from the 45. Card back, looking, throws outside, caught by Lattimore. He's not going to get the first down. He comes up 2 yards shy as Dean Floyd comes up and makes the tackle. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Jets will take over. Yeah, opening day, the Colts beat the Patriots 30-13. Yeah, Card had 3 touchdowns, and he ran for the 4th, now that I remember. And we thought he was going to be the next thing since sliced bread, especially when they got to a 3-0 record. Some highlights. Leonard's touchdowns to Hines and Dawson. Got to call Billy Joe Booth, get him out of retirement. 1st and 10 for the Jets at their own 39. They're up 24-7 with 2:41 left. We'll have hockey on after this. We'll throw a hockey game on. On 1st and 10 from the 39, Leonard in the shotgun. Hands off to Lambos. And Lambos out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. So the Jets are going to be the 1 seed, and the Raiders will be the 2 seed. And the AFC wild card will be the Ravens at the Steelers, and the other one will be the Chargers and the Dolphins, but we still don't know where that one's going to be played yet. The Chargers have yet to play this week. In the I formation, 2-minute warning. If the Chargers beat the Browns, then the Dolphins will play at the Chargers. If the Browns beat the Chargers, then the Chargers will play at Miami. On 2nd and 7, Leonard hands off to Lambos. And Lambos to the 45. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 4. Now the Jets are going to be 13 and 3. The Jets are going to be 13 and 3, not 12 and 4. They're 12 and 3 right now. They'll finish 13 and 3 just like the Raiders. But they have the tiebreaker on the Raiders. Better conference record. 3rd and 4. Leonard to Lambos. Picks up the first down. Big gain. Lambos all the way out to the 32-yard line. A 23-yard run right up the gut for Lambos. Neither team taking a timeout. They know this game's over. The Colts will drop to 5-11, losing 10 of their last 12 games. Leonard under center on 1st and 10. Hands off to Lambos. Keeps on trucking. 6 yards down to the 26-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4. They don't have to snap it again if they don't want to. We'll be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern, with another triple header. We hope to see you then. As this one comes to a close, the Jets are the number 1 seed in the AFC. Final seconds will tick away. Your final score, the Jets 24, the Colts 17. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We have hockey next. More football tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern.